This video is presented in partnership with Doug Bennett Mortgages, a proud supporter of local sports. Doug is a mortgage agent based in Wellesley, proudly serving clients across the region with a relationship-first approach. Doug brings a professional approach with a refined ability to understand people, uncover their goals, and design strategies that align with their long-term financial well-being. Connect with Doug and say hello at 226-929-3699. Sunday afternoon GOHL hockey at the Waterloo Memorial Rec Complex as the Waterloo Siskins take to the ice to face off with a longtime rival now in the other conference in the red-hot Cambridge RedHawks. Let's get to the action. First period, Jeremiah Dornelis gets a turnover. He's into the shot, but Brock Grind makes a nice glove save. 6 minutes into the first, David Bodzai blocks a shot. He's out to center with a head of steam. Works it into the corner, makes a move around his man, goes to the net, and buries it on the backhand to give the Siskins the lead. A beautiful one-man effort from Bodzai, and Waterloo goes up 1-0. Just 2 minutes later, the puck is turned over to Ulysses Lombardi. He skates in and fires it home to double the Siskins lead early. It's 2-0 Waterloo. Not long after that, Damon Radley gets the puck at the line. He takes a shot. Brandon Baltzar makes the save, and then we get some rough stuff out front. Shortly thereafter, Nolan Macy down the wing. He centers for Sutton Maltby. His initial shot is stopped. The rebound stopped as well, and Brandon Baltzar gets to the third try, and he holds on to keep it 2-0. Late in the first, Cambridge over the blue line, and Damon Radley steps up to lay a booming hit as this one stays 2-0 Waterloo after one. In the second, Drake Neal picks the puck up at center. He's in on a 2-on-1, feeds Jackson Halloran, but Brandon Baltzar gets over and makes a nice save down low. Later on the same shift, Luke Saramax has a stretch pass out to center for Alex Forrest. He comes in alone, but Brock Grind denies him, and he holds on. 4 minutes into the second, Riker Young centers, Cameron Freeze a touch, and Sam Savory buries it to get Cambridge on the board. It's a 2-1 game. Then David Bodzai strips his man of the puck at the far point. He speeds ahead with a chance off the rush, takes a shot, but Baltzar makes the save. Shortly thereafter, Cameron Freeze sends a pass out front for Reed Gamage, but Brock Grind flashes the leather and keeps it 2-1. Late in the second, a 2-on-1 for the Siskins. Ulysses Lombardi takes a shot, but it rings the iron and stays out, so this one stays 2-1 after two. In the third, Alex Forrest chips a pass to Sam Savory. He lays for Cameron Freeze. He walks in and fires it home to tie this one up. It's a 2-2 game in the third period. Not long after that, it's Liam King over the blue line. He cuts to the net with a chance, but Brandon Baltzar makes a windmill glove save to keep it tied. 6 minutes into the third, Parker Smith breaks out through center and fires a shot that finds the back of the net to give Cambridge the lead. It's 3-2 RedHawks. Then it's Jackson Halloran over the blue line. He centers a pass that gets deflected, and Brandon Baltzar has to be sharp in goal to make the save. Still in the third, the puck goes all the way down the ice. Baltzar out of the crease, plays it out to center. David Bodzai cuts it off and shoots, and Baltzar has to reach out with the stick and make a save in midair. 5.5 left in the third. Jack Darcy up for Jeremiah Dornelis. He splits the D and fires it home to make it 4-2 for the RedHawks as they win this one on the road. For Waterloo, they're in Sarnia on Thursday before hosting those same Legionnaires next Sunday afternoon. Here's 519 Sports Online's Christian Simmons postgame with Brandon Baltzar and Cameron Freeze.
This is Brandon Baltzar, the starting goaltender tonight, and the backstop for the Cambridge RedHawks. Brandon, a tough start here tonight. 2 goals on 3 shots. You battled right back, made 34 tonight. Talk to me about your performance individually here.
Yeah, at the start, I'm like, oh my God, this is going to be a long night. But, you know, my teammates believe in me, and we're also riding a, 21-game heater. So I used that to get me back into it, and I just took one shot at a time. And the boys in the dressing room, after the first intermission, just talked me up, and, felt good after.
What was the message in between the second and the third period? It seemed like you guys were a totally different team in that third period. You came out, scored 3 unanswered goals. What did you hear in the room?
Yeah, obviously, we're on a 22 now game heater, so he just told us to stick to our identity. During the first, we got a little bit away, but after that, we just kept to what was working for us, and we just battled hard, battled back.
This is Cameron Freeze to my right. 2 points tonight. You guys continue to keep the ball rolling. Let's start with your goal. I think it's a great place to start. You come down, you snipe one home. What'd you see there on that play?
Yeah, first off, our penalty kill did a really good job. We were down a body going into that period, and Saves had it on the blue line, bumped it to the middle, and I saw a short side, so decided to bury it, tie the game up.
Well, you picked a great place to put it. Let's talk a little bit about this team. You guys have had a very well-documented, fantastic start to this season, but today you play a team that you haven't seen so far this season, a cross-conference matchup against the Waterloo Siskins, a difficult matchup at that. What was the message coming into this game, knowing that you guys have a team on the other side just as hungry to take you guys off that pedestal?
Yeah, teams think we've had the easiest schedule. That's why we're 21-0, and we just had to let the other conference know we're a real team and we can compete with anyone that's above 500 in the rankings. Any team that comes into our barn and we go into their barn, we know we're going to win, and we show that today.
I think it's safe to say you put them on notice for sure here this afternoon. And one final question. Let's talk about Brandon Baltzar. What a game he had. Maybe a little bit of a shaky start, but he came right back. Talk to me about that performance.
Yeah, he's been the same guy all year. He came in clutch at the very end there with some big saves. We kind of let him down a little bit defensively, but he did a really good job of keeping us in the game tonight, and he helped us get the win tonight.